Let's get fucked up.
Greetings and welcome to Old Drunken Discography, where old friends, fans come together, BS, argue. Really, we're not going to agree today. To talk about a musical artist. This week, we're talking about the Cramps, brought to us by Tim. Not sure
That'd
where
be
he is in
me.
relation to me. The other host is Jason. That way.
Hey,
And I'm Bill. And
Hi,
I hope they let me
Bill.
back after this week. Uh, Minor to share this with your friends, especially as we discuss artists such as the Cramps, as a lot of their musical content, especially lyrically and song title wise, it's questionable for YouTube content. But that's why you're here and watching it, because that's what you're here for. The
It's
questionable stuff.
NWSF, right?
Yes.
all
Not
right.
work safe for.
You're always welcome
Right.
here, Bill. Always.
That's right.
Um. So yeah, that was a nice little introduction. It's Halloween. It's October week, or scratch that, reverse it. And we're talking the Cramps, and we're talking Flamejob. Stick around. We will talk about Is It Art.
Oh, thank God.
So Flamejob, man, I don't know. How do you take notes for the Cramps? I struggled.
Me too, buddy. Me too.
I think we struggle for different reasons. I will say we are not like other group YouTubers who get together as a group and discuss and rank artists. We don't respect each other's opinions. We don't respect each other's picks. We're just a bunch of old assholes talking about music. So, Mean Machine, Lux's vocal delivery really cracked me up on this one. Ultra Twist was fine. Let's Get Fucked Up. If I, Tim, get to open the playlist for top songs, I'm going to open it with Let's Get Fucked Up.
Wow, that's a good choice.
It's the perfect Cramps top songs playlist opening. So,
I mean,
You know, I think the one I have in mind is better.
okay.
the one I have in mind was on an earlier album.
Okay. I'm going to give you options, okay?
Yeah, no, I appreciate that.
All right.
Just lay 'em
That is
all
a
out
good
there.
choice. That is a good choice.
Nest of the Cuckoo Bird, I love it. Customized is fun. Sato County Auto Show, it's classic. Lux and Ivy have got to be one of the sweetest stories in rock and roll. It's beautiful. Naked Girl Falling Down the Stairs. If by chance I don't get to open the playlist with Let's Get Fucked Up, then Naked Girl Falling Down the Stairs will be my Flamejob pick. It's so good. I love a good storytelling song. Yeah, it was a naked girl right in my face. High class culture all over the place. How Come You Do Me? Super fun. Inside Out. Such a sweet, sweet love song. You got to have an Inside Out and Upside Down on the album, you know? You got to have a good love song on there. Trap Love is fine. Swing, the rest of it, I didn't take any notes. I just got lost. I don't know. This album is really fucking good. Route 66, classic top song. Get your kicks on Route 66. I don't know what else to say about this band. This shit just works for me. It's just classic nostalgia rock and roll with a twist. It's so damn good, and it's really hard to fucking rank this record or this band. That's all I got for Flamejob that I'm willing to disclose at this time.
Urban, you're guessing this album.
Oh, okay. I think. Let me double check you. So, not that I don't trust you. Not that I don't trust you. Okay, I got the dot. Just making sure.
Just doing my job, man. I don't know.
I mean, Confessions of a Psycho Cat's fucking class. I think the A side is all bangers. but there's not a whole lot going on the B side, and the covers except for Route 66 and Inside Out, those are fucking great too. Yeah, that's all I got. No Club is great too. Like the B sides on this one was really good.
So I'll just follow up here so I get, nice nestled into the Jason Tim sandwich again. Um,
Ooh, bend over.
it's
Let us drive.
no, as long as you don't want to get in my pants, all right. Um, so
Trapped love right there.
I got to this album, and it was actually this one I started listening to. It was on a different day than everything else.
Fresh mind. That's it's always good.
Helps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fresh mind. I mean, if it helped, oh boy.
Sometimes it helps. Sometimes it hurts.
Honestly, for me, if any of these songs came on a list, I would probably skip them. For me,
Oh, even Naked Girl.
that's the one I'd be least likely to skip. That one and Let's Get
Man,
Fucked Up are the two least likely ones.
those are the
The
two top
maybe
songs for me.
Sinners I might contemplate not skipping, but for me, it the change just yeah. Um, Now were they bad musically? No, not whatsoever. Were they bad lyrically? No, not whatsoever. Was it bad vocally? Like was Lux's voice bad? No. I just didn't want to hear this sound. Like it's a personal thing. It's not you, it's me.
If by chance this is the first old drunken discography video you're watching, our rules are simple. Each one of us picks a band, brings it to the table. This week it was Tim's pick, and he picked the Cramps. And with that responsibility comes great power. He also controls the slap button this week, which means he gets to slap whoever he wants, however he wants. I would just like to remind the audience and Tim that the slap button exists. So, Tim, what did you think
The
of
slap button
Flamejob?
exists, and everybody's entitled to their own opinion. And as long as it's reasonable, I'll let it slide.
Okay.
I
But yeah,
this is like
does he need
I
to
think
be slapped up? Does he need to be slapped upside the head for not liking Flamejob? Yes.
That's all the editor needs.
Sorry, Phil.
no, it wasn't the album. It is me. Like
No, and that's totally
No,
legitimate.
yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
you realize I collect these slaps like badges of honor, man. Like
I know, and you
Okay,
didn't
well
get
then.
you. I never used the Skiba slap. Like I always, whenever it's my pick, I always forget about the slap button, and I never get you. I should have got you for agony.
Give him the mama ooh pow pow.
Ooh, well, that's why I asked him to make that face earlier. That's gonna
That's
be part of
right.
it.
the leather slap.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be that mama pow pow slap. All right, Tim. What about you? What did you think of Flamejob?
My notes mirror yours pretty heavily, actually. I thought side A was just banger after banger. I love the guitar tone. I love the bass tone on this one. Um, Mean Machine is just great opener. I think Ultra Twist is super fun. Let's Get Fucked Up is super fun. Nest of the Cuckoo Bird, fun. Uh, yeah, Naked Girl Falling Down the Stairs, that's a top song contender. Um, but then, yeah, the B side it is mostly covers, and it does kind of lose a little steam for me, with the exception of Sinners. I think Sinners is an awesome song. Um, Now, does that, much like Bill, does that mean it's a bad B side? No. but just the A side is just so strong.
I
And
think by this point in their career, like Lux and Ivy's songwriting has gotten better than the covers that they're covering, and like that's the current
right,
sound that.
yeah, and they've pushed, they've gone too far enough times that when they, kind of when they give you a Route 66 or something, it's like, okay, that's cute, but that's not what I want. I want an eyeball in my martini here.
Right?
You know,
Yeah. A naked girl falling
I
down the
want a naked girl
stairs.
falling down the stairs. Yeah. Um, but yeah, especially for like 1994, like this is a great album. I think it fits really well into the entire 90s landscape. Again, going back to where how like they're one of the first bands. So now, much like the Ramones, they're in there the 90s competing with all these bands that were at their shows 10 years earlier going, I want to do that. And
I was going to mention that on the next record, but yeah.
well, yeah, yeah. Next one's a big one.
I think, I mean, not to jump ahead, but like 97 is where you kind of had like a rockabilly like revival in the 90s, like
Yeah.
in the like mid
Well,
to late
and when they
90s.
started in the early 80s, there was one going on. And so they were a perfect fit for when it came back around again. And here we are almost 30 years later, like coming back around to it again.
Yeah.
Like the Cramps are never going to die. They're going to, as much of this can be viewed as an actual dumpster fire, it's a glorious, glorious dumpster fire that magically speaks to you. And
See, I don't see it as a dumpster fire though. Like I see it as like one of the greatest rock and roll. Like there's no affairs. There's no like. I mean,
well, sure, no, I'm just talking like the presentation. Like this is B horror,
oh yeah, it's straight B
Z
horror,
grade, dumpster fires. Just let's get
raw.
fucked up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and that'll never. Sadly, that'll never be mainstream.
no, it won't. But it'll always have an audience.
Yeah, there'll always be fans of the Cramps.
There's always be someone listening to this.
I mean,
Yep.
like Tim Burton, like Tim Burton likes the fucking Cramps. That's right up his alley.
I think any alternative kid from the 80s likes the Cramps.
Yeah,
They're one of those bands, like much like Devo or, oh God, I mean, I don't know what another big one is from the 80s,
the
but
Talking Heads.
yeah, sure. Yeah.
Um,
Wham, Oingo Boingo, Goo Goo, take your pick. I don't know. Missing Persons. No, I think that they're just one of those bands that like influenced the counterculture of the 80s to the point where, in 94, it is the culture.
Yeah, they were ahead of their
And,
time,
Yeah.
much like the Descendants and Ramones. All right,
Who's got the dot?
who has the? Well, I had to guess the last one, I think, which means you got
So
the
it's
dot.
me?
No,
No, you still
I
have
gotta
the dot.
guess. Why I
Oh.
thought I had the dot last time. I don't know.
No, I had the dot last time.
Oh yeah, okay.
All hail the almighty dot.
All right, I think. Let's see. Where did I put it?
That sounds great, Jason. Put it there for me too.
You motherfucker! I swear to God. I'm gonna put it number 3. I think
Ooh,
Tim.
that's way too high.
I think Tim is gonna follow suit.
You're going to be wrong for Tim.
Higher, lower.
It's going to go lower.
Sounds great, Tim. Put it there for me as well.
I could see that argument too. Is it number 4?
No.
Really? 5?
5 is alive.
Okay. I don't know if I necessarily agree with that. I could see 4. I don't know about 5. Bill, where are you putting it? You put it somewhere in the middle? You want to go 4?
Oh, let's go 4. Right between you and Tim. I like it.
Oh my god.
For the reasons that both of you say.
Boy, I cannot wait till we get to Creed.
I was just thinking that too.
Cannot wait till we get to fucking Creed.
We're going to walk into that one with arms wide open.
Arms wide open. It's going to take fucking Bill to a higher ground.
Oh, it'll be my sacrifice.
Oh, man, we are an unscripted show, but that should have been scripted. That was fucking good. All right.
Here's like we couldn't script that good. We literally wouldn't be able to.
No.
Right.
No. We would have fucked that all up. Well, stick around. Big Beat is next.
New label.
New label. A really big label, too. Well, big in certain circles.
Yeah.
And that's actually that was my first Cramps album that I owned. We're a playlist link channel. If you missed the previous videos, go check those out. You can also check out our Alkaline Trio, our Paramore, our
Album of the decade.
album of the decade, Red Hot Chili Peppers. That's a shit show, fucking drunken extravaganza. Shout out Hannah and Ed for joining us on that one.
Go see the Birth of the Whale Tail Slapped.
Yeah,
That we
if
mentioned in a prior video.
We mentioned the Whale Tail. That's where it came from, was the Chili Peppers. So, and if you're still in the spooky mood, go check out last year where we did the Misfits and My Chemical Romance and the Creep Show, which, you know, if you like the Cramps, you might like the Creep Show.
Yeah.
So go check those out. Be safe.
Might like the Misfits too.
Well, yeah, if you like the Cramps, you better like the fucking Misfits. Like, yeah, make a lot of good decisions tonight. Not like Bill. He makes bad decisions.
Bark at the Moon.
Strung Out does a really good cover of Bark at the Moon. We'll get to Strung Out.
Okay.
She made everybody look up there. It was a naked girl falling down the stairs.